Hello everybody and welcome to Transport Fever Season 3 with Off the Rails. Right, we've got a tiny little map. We've only got 3 towns. I'm just going to run a train line up and down. We'll have it done in half an hour. Stick a few trees around it. You know. those of you that have been watching my series, you know that's not the case. Okay, so the plan is I'm going to build a train line around the outside of it. I'm going to enclose the towns in and try and force them to grow into one another with some decorations in the middle and between. And then a bit later on, we're going to start expanding out around here. I'm going to put some villages in. We'll place some houses in. Have residential and commercial in there. We'll not put any jobs in the villages. We'll just put houses and shops, and then people can come in for the jobs. And the industry. I figured we can do something over here and we can do something over here and try and bring it back in somehow. I haven't really planned it out yet, and the reason I haven't planned it out yet is because the industry is not something I'm used to. We've got the new industries mod. You need to run it from the start of the game. You need to run it from your very first load up to actually work. So I've got no costs on because these are $100 million each to place, which is absolutely ridiculous. How are you supposed to start a game off? You know, how are you supposed to place your own industries when you got $100 million at a time? So let's have a look what we've got. We've got landfill, where we could turn waste into plastic, steel, and wood dust. Okie dokie. We've got quarry, which will also produce minerals later on. Construction materials plant. Normal, oil well, normal, oil refinery, coal mine, iron ore mine, which will also produce minerals from the 3rd stage, steel mill, regular, machine factory, regular, and we've got the forest, and we've got the sawmill, which produce planks and wood dust. Goods factory also uses, I think that's wool. So we've got cement factory. I can't remember what it uses. Oh, it uses minerals and something to make what I presume is cement. Got a paper mill. Grain silo, which uses fertilisers to make grain. We've got a fertiliser factory there. Distillery, which uses coal and grain to make booze. I like that one. Maybe some beer. We've got farm. A dairy farm. A food processing plant, which takes cattle and dairy now. Not grain. Those are just some ploppable buildings and the chemical plant. Oh, and the textile factory can make clothing. So then zoom. So I need to figure out them because not only have we got them, we also have a post office. A post office. Post office. Okay. A waste collection facility. What does that say up there? Black rock vegetables. What on a waste collection? Okay. Yeah, so we've got those. I'm not sure if there's any others anywhere. Oh, we've got post boxes. Mailbox. Yeah, I've never used it before, so I don't know how it works. I can have a good guess at it. But yeah, we're going to have to plan that out properly. First thing I want to do though is get the main train route around these 3 towns. Going to have a station either side of Birchwick, one down here, one down here. But we're going to run 2 lines, a high-speed line and a commuter line with interstitial stations. I'll go and show you that in a minute. I'll jump onto a speed build and we'll get that done. I already had a little play with an idea and it's something I want to carry on working on. I saved it on a test map along with a couple of other ideas I've been trying out. Just some improvements on things I've built before. I thought of better ways of doing them. So I'm also going to build another couple of decent sized towns over here and have a train route going up and down the sea. I haven't decided what's going over here yet. We might get some passengers, get some boats going over, maybe even get some goods going over and set some of the buildings, you know, sort of make a little island thing with a train route going around it. I don't know. we'll have a look at that later. First of all, we need to get the train lines in and make a start on this. So yeah, not a lot to show you really. It's a small map. It's 10 kilometres by 10 kilometres. So that's it. Very simple. Just chucked a few mountains around the edges, stuck a bit of water in. I wanted it as simple as possible so that I could give me more scope for sort of decorating and building without all the chaos of the traffic from the last series. I'm gonna make the routes a lot better, a lot more viable. So yeah, let's crack on. All right, I'm gonna see you in a bit. Right, so I was a little bit indecisive there. I changed my mind. I moved the depot. You're probably wondering why I've done all these tracks like this. The idea is so they can get in and out from each direction, and they can come back in from each direction, they can go out from each direction. Same over here. The reason they're connecting up to these two is because they're the express line. So if they're coming back to this depot or coming out and going on that line, they're going to use the central passing tracks here. So we've got two platforms, one either side and two in the middle. So the trains can just go straight through. So then any depot bound trains or any trains coming out onto this route and going, I need to get them down on this side as well. Right, so we need two coming out this way, which are going to get onto this track, and we need two coming out this way, which are going to get onto these two tracks. Right, I'll sort that out later. I don't need to sort that out right now. Get some trains on the go. I've only set one route up at the moment, and these are temporary, these connections here. As you can see, I've started building some large roads that are going to go all the way around the outside. This is a little bit of a kink in here, but I wanted a bit more speed on this corner. If I'd have put that in straight, it would have been a very sharp corner coming in here, so I don't mind that. That's alright. We'll follow the road up. have the road going all the way around. I'm going to straighten this road out. Like I say, I'm going to get rid of these and have these connected up to the main road. But we're not going to use them just yet. We'll wait until the towns start expanding. I'm going to try and contain it within this area so that they start expanding into one another rather than outwards. There's going to be a coastal route. There's going to be a town here and a town over here, which will be the outside platforms. These two will be going down, round, back again, and then this route here is going to go up here, go up here, and have some towns, some little villages here, there, everywhere. Have a few stops on the way. Come back in, hitting on this one here, and then a few more villages around here, and then we've got a final 2 platforms, which I think I might put a couple of villages up here and have a little route going up and round into the mountains or something. Quite good views on the train from up here. Maybe sort of bring it in and around. But that's to come later. We've just got the train route set up. So we've got our sort of main express line. I've just called it the express at the moment. So it's only stopping at the main stations, which are these 2 and those 2. Have we got any catchment? We've got a bit there. I don't think there's any on this side. So I might just run a couple of little buses across there. I don't know, we'll see. Just about getting it all set up first. I want to pop a bridge over this. Get a nice bridge over the top of it. Just buy some trains. So one of those. 1, 2, 3 of those. So set you on the counterclockwise. One of those. 1, 2, 3 of those. I'll set you on the clockwise. We're going to need more trains than that. That'll get us going. So we'll see if we can get the first train out this time. Which was train number 1? There he is. What's it not come out first? Should do. Yeah. I just like watching them come out of the depot. I'm back to commenting on this view again. You know I like this view. There's the first one. Trundled away there. I'll get a few more signals on the go. I don't want to block any junctions though. I don't think this is such a good idea because this is a returning track as well. I'll just stick them there temporary just to hopefully get a few more trains out. Stick a good one there. Get them out a bit quicker. I don't need to get them out quicker. What am I doing? Let them space out. Yeah, that was a daft idea. So as you can tell, my plans are not set in stone. Kind of gonna let it sort of build, come up with ideas. I've got ideas. I've got a rough idea of what I'm doing with it. So there were signals at the station. Oh, of course, it's a passing through station. I should have set them off alternately, then the other ones would have gone on the way as well. Come on, little trains, let's get you out of here. There we go. We've got a little bit of coverage as well. Upgrade these roads all we can. Did I join? Yeah, I did. Get a few of them hooked up. I'm gonna do a load of decorating, obviously. I'm gonna go around all these edges, loads of bushes and everything. He's got a little ride on. Speed it up a bit. I did anticipate it being raised up a little bit all the way around, but it's higher up in some parts, so it's pretty flat as we get up the hill. Up the map. I mean, it's flat. The intention was just to have the trains a little bit higher up, and that way I can easily pop roads underneath, make little bridges, make little embankments on the side, and then you got a good view of the sort of, you know, from a raised perspective as you're driving around. And then eventually we'll open up the other sides of the stations. Once we get a good fill in, we'll get the other sides of the stations opened up, so then it start growing around the outsides. But I'm not going to do that until we've got all the goods in. And the goods are going to be a bit of fun figuring out all that. So that's a start. Yeah, I didn't like this down here. Still need to do that bit. That's neater though. I'm going to fill all this in and make it into a big goods yard. Sidings. I extend it down so it encompasses a bit more. Make an industrial area out of it or something. I don't know. We'll do something with that. I think I might do that one next. I don't know. I need to get all these roads sorted and everything. I think the next job is going to be get the roads sorted in, start planning out where we're going to start decorating in the middle. I do want to have a big park in the middle somewhere, maybe two. I'm going to have a big church in one. I think I fancy doing a plaza with some cafes along it or something. Might do that up here, and then have the roads going around the outside, so we've got like a big central park area. Well, yeah, definitely get these sidings and making it to look like a whole sort of sidings and goods yard depot facility. Extra ones coming down here. How my little train's doing? Let's just stop him a minute. Here's the first one. Here's the second one. Let's stop him a sec. Get them trains a bit further. Right, so the next two is that one. That one? Yeah. Let's Stop them two. Get them going a bit. And then we'll stop the last two. Like to layer out the way a bit. Come on, hurry up. Very slow at this stage. Come on. Just a bit more. Sorry, I'm just watching the trains, I'm not talking. Right, let's get them going. Let's get back onto play. Right, so they're a bit spaced out a bit better. We're probably going to stick some more, well, we are going to stick some more trains on now, especially on, we'll get the commute route up and running. I'll not do that until, like I said, until I've figured out where the industrial goods lines are coming in. I haven't even looked at where they... Right, so I want something coming in here somehow. I want something either coming in this way or this way. I want something coming in probably that way. So I may possibly run a goods route from up there and out this way, from down here and out that way, and from there and out that way. I think I'm going to just use terminals for the goods stations, and then we'll have a goods hub out here somewhere where they can come and pick it all up and distribute it back into the 3 cities. That's the easy part, is getting all the goods linked up and into there. That's going to be the tricky part. I'm not going to do what I did last time and have them all in one area. I'm going to have them sort of separate dedicated lines where I can. And then later on I've got... Hey! Can't have an episode without dogs barking. Yeah, it's their playtime, and it's my dinner time as well. Right, I'm gonna call it a day on this one. So I've got a lot more to do yet. Got to get these roads in before the AI starts expanding and building out. Maybe get a couple of little buses running up and down, so we've got some passengers at the train stations. We'll just have them just a little up and down, and a little back and forward across there. Yep. Well, that's a good start. Okay. I'll thanks. Say things in the right order. Thanks everybody for watching. I shall see you very soon. Good night.